This video intends to teach 75 common regular verbs in their simple past form. You will hear the verb in its base form first, then you will hear a sentence to show the use of the verb in its simple past form. You will listen to each item 2 times. The first time, listen, read, and learn the words and the sentence. The second time, listen only and then say the sentence. Accept. I accepted the job offer last Monday. Accept. I accepted the job offer last Monday. Add. She added some sugar to the coffee an hour ago. Add. She added some sugar to the coffee an hour ago. Admire. We admired a famous football player when we were young. Admire. We admired a famous football player when we were young. Admit. He admitted his mistake to his supervisor yesterday. Admit. He admitted his mistake to his supervisor yesterday. Advise. The doctor advised me to rest yesterday. Advise. The doctor advised me to rest yesterday. Agree. I agreed with her decision last week. Agree. I agreed with her decision last week. Allow. The teacher allowed us to leave early yesterday. Allow. The teacher allowed us to leave early yesterday. Answer. He answered all the questions correctly on the test. Answer. He answered all the questions correctly on the test. Appear. The cat appeared suddenly in the garden this morning. Appear. The cat appeared suddenly in the garden this morning. Arrive. They arrived at the hotel late last night. Arrive. They arrived at the hotel late last night. Ask. I asked my teacher a question after class. Ask. I asked my teacher a question after class. Bake. She baked a chocolate cake for my birthday. Bake. She baked a chocolate cake for my birthday. Behave. He behaved very well at the party last Saturday. Behave. He behaved very well at the party last Saturday. Belong. That coat belonged to my grandfather years ago. Belong. That coat belonged to my grandfather years ago. Blink. She blinked when the bright light flashed. Blink. She blinked when the bright light flashed. Bore. The movie bored me last weekend. Bore. The movie bored me last weekend. Borrow. I borrowed a book from the library yesterday. Borrow. I borrowed a book from the library yesterday. Bother. He bothered me by knocking at my door loudly last night. Bother. He bothered me by knocking at my door loudly last night. Brush. I brushed my teeth before bed last night. Brush. I brushed my teeth before bed last night. Call. She called her parents on Sunday. Call. She called her parents on Sunday. Care. We cared for the injured bird last week. Care. We cared for the injured bird last week. Change. He changed his clothes after the game. Change. He changed his clothes after the game. Chew. The puppy chewed on my favorite shoes yesterday. Chew. The puppy chewed on my favorite shoes yesterday. Clean. I cleaned my room this morning. Clean. I cleaned my room this morning. Climb. We climbed the hill last Saturday. Climb. We climbed the hill last Saturday. Close. She closed the window before it started raining. Close. She closed the window before it started raining. Collect. He collected stamps when he was a child. Collect. He collected stamps when he was a child. Compare. I compared the prices before I bought the phone yesterday. Compare. I compared the prices before I bought the phone yesterday. Complain. She complained about the noise last night. Complain. She complained about the noise last night. Complete. He completed the project on time last week. Complete. He completed the project on time last week. Confuse. The instructions confused me yesterday. Confuse. The instructions confused me yesterday. Continue. They continued the game after lunch. Continue. They continued the game after lunch. Cook. I cooked pasta for dinner last night. Cook. I cooked pasta for dinner last night. Copy. She copied the notes from the board yesterday. Copy. She copied the notes from the board yesterday. Correct. He corrected my writing homework 2 days ago. Correct. He corrected my writing homework 2 days ago. Cough. The child coughed all night long. Cough. The child coughed all night long. Count. We counted the votes yesterday evening. Count. We counted the votes yesterday evening. Cover. She covered the table with a cloth before dinner. Cover. She covered the table with a cloth before dinner. Crash. The car crashed into a pole last Friday. Crash. The car crashed into a pole last Friday. Cross. He crossed the street quickly this morning. Cross. He crossed the street quickly this morning. Dance. They danced at the wedding last weekend. Dance. They danced at the wedding last weekend. Deliver. The postman delivered the package yesterday afternoon. Deliver. The postman delivered the package yesterday afternoon. Depend. She depended on her friends during the storm. Depend. She depended on her friends during the storm. Disagree. I disagreed with the decision last time. Disagree. I disagreed with the decision last time. Disappear. The magician disappeared during the show. Disappear. The magician disappeared during the show. Divide. We divided the pizza evenly last night. Divide. We divided the pizza evenly last night. Dress. She dressed quickly because she was late. Dress. She dressed quickly because she was late. Drop. I dropped my phone on the floor yesterday. Drop. I dropped my phone on the floor yesterday. Dry. I dried my hair after the shower yesterday. Dry. I dried my hair after the shower yesterday. Earn. She earned some extra money last summer. Earn. She earned some extra money last summer. End. We ended the meeting early yesterday. End. We ended the meeting early yesterday. Enjoy. He enjoyed the concert last weekend. Enjoy. He enjoyed the concert last weekend. Explain. She explained the rules before the game started. Explain. She explained the rules before the game started. Fail. I failed my driving test last month. Fail. I failed my driving test last month. Fill. They filled the form out yesterday. Fill. They filled the form out yesterday. Film. We filmed the event with our phones last Friday. Film. We filmed the event with our phones last Friday. Fish. He fished at the lake all day Saturday. Fish. He fished at the lake all day Saturday. Fix. I fixed the broken chair yesterday. Fix. I fixed the broken chair yesterday. Fold. She folded the laundry last night. Fold. She folded the laundry last night. Follow. They followed the map to find the place. Follow. They followed the map to find the place. Fry. I fried eggs for breakfast this morning. Fry. I fried eggs for breakfast this morning. Gather. We gathered information for the report last week. Gather. We gathered information for the report last week. Greet. He greeted everyone at the door yesterday. Greet. He greeted everyone at the door yesterday. Guess. I guessed the answer correctly on the quiz. Guess. I guessed the answer correctly on the quiz. Happen. The accident happened 2 days ago. Happen. The accident happened 2 days ago. Hate. He hated broccoli when he was young. Hate. He hated broccoli when he was young. Help. They helped me move last weekend. Help. They helped me move last weekend. Hope. He hated the rain last week and hoped for better weather. Hope. He hated the rain last week and hoped for better weather. Hug. She hugged her grandmother and kissed her goodbye. Hug. She hugged her grandmother and kissed her goodbye. Hurry. I hurried to catch the bus this morning. Hurry. I hurried to catch the bus this morning. Identify. I identified the problem after examining the wire. Identify. I identified the problem after examining the wire. Improve. They improved their English a lot last quarter. Improve. They improved their English a lot last quarter. Include. He included all the details in his email yesterday. Include. He included all the details in his email yesterday. Increase. My boss increased my work hours last week. Increase. My boss increased my work hours last week. Inform. She informed me about the change yesterday. Inform. She informed me about the change yesterday. Thanks for watching. If you find this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. If you have any questions about this video, leave a comment down below.